Give me 1 second. Oh, I felt the need to warn. I don't know if anyone's watching, but my roommate is doing a tattoo, so he's gonna yell. He's gonna yell, and I have the dog, so she might bark, just so you guys know. Good enough. Hello. I am so sorry for my delay, by the way. My mom, what's it called? My mom needed something, and I've been waiting over an hour and a half for her to, like, tell me what she needs. And she just hasn't. So, uh, I've decided to give up, and if she comes to my house, I'm going to give her 5 minutes of my time. But she wants me to set up a Kindle for her. She can't do it herself. It's alright. But, ooh, sorry, I almost dropped my glasses and I can't see. There we go. Here's my... Here it is. Anyway, I don't know who this emoji is gonna be. I think I decided and then I forgot, but this is an emoji. I have other drawing ideas that I am going to be working on. You can't tell from my little tabs up here. Alright, this isn't anything, so I think... I don't know who I want this to be. I have a lot of I don't really have many options because all my happy characters have an emoji already. I think we'll just come back to that. We'll come back to that. Let me grab my other ideas. I loved your OC lore a lot. I really did. And I think the characters were very good in design. I love what you did a lot. Oh, I wanted to give you guys an option because I don't know what I want to do. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. So we got option number 1. Let's do... Yeah, I was drawing earlier, so ignore all my colors being off. Let's just reset those that you guys don't know. Got 1. And then we got... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. So we got 1. And then... we got 2. And then... we got number 3. Pick your poison, because I don't know what I want to do. As for this is something else. That's gonna be that. 3? A rat. I will do 3. Boink. Boink. Put you up there for my little reference. Make you a little bit bigger. Because this is a quite large canvas. How's everybody's day going? Don't sketch with this one. That's better. You were thinking of making a map for your OC lore, for the Lunar Kingdom and the Eclipse Kingdom. That is a really good idea. I like that idea. I think you should. Yeah. I'm not very good at drawing maps, but I can explain what they look like. Smart idea would just be to this arm. Now you guys don't know many of my OCs, but feel free to like suggest who you want this. I'll even do like a canon character of like a fandom. I don't care. I'm just here to have fun. Ooh, that would be cool. Hi, Abby. Welcome. Today's the day of pancakes. What is the day of pancakes? I'm curious. I'm a little bit of an old lady, so I don't know these. I don't know this. What is this? Excuse me. Let me just, hydrate real quick. Just as a fair warning, I am gonna have to walk away because my mom is, I guess, coming over to my house to get some help on something. And then because I can't draw hands, we're just gonna... I can draw hands, it's just they're difficult, and they like to fight me. Or all I eat is pancakes. I can't wait to have 4 days off from work. Oh my god, you're lucky. I say that, but okay, so I work at a college now, and we have spring break coming up. So I'll be off for like a week. Meaning I have no excuse to like, not do things. Veronica, girl. Welcome, hello. Hello, Crackle Tunes. But yeah, so I have college coming up. Not college. I have break coming up for the college. And we don't work during those days that we are off. Or I don't at least. Some people do, but I think it's just like the supervisors work. I don't think anybody else works besides the supervisors because everyone's like, oh, spring break, we get to be off for a week. I'll figure out this finger in a minute. I got this. Maybe. Questionable. What I think I should do. Move this little guy. Move over. Yeah, I don't love hands. That's why if you guys notice, like let me give y'all a little sneak peek of a piece of art that I'm doing. Hold on. Not that one. Let me just expose myself real quick, real quick. I have decided not to not to draw this hand. My little avatar keeps picking up background noise because she's dancing and I'm not talking. Yeah, so the dog is here. And every time she, like, she walks, her little tip taps pick up on my little avatar because that's a little bit more sensitive than, like, my actual mic. So every time she moves, Luna moves. But you hate hands? Yeah, yeah. Real photos are easier. For me, sometimes just looking at my hand helps, but depending on what hand it is, it's a little bit harder for me. And um, I don't have man hands, so when I draw men, their hands are slightly men for me, hands for men, they're slightly like bigger in the sense the fingers are slightly chunkier. For whatever reason, men have bigger fingers than women. So when I draw men, it's harder for me to draw their fingers. That and sometimes I really just can't get the angle right. Sometimes it's just I just can't get the angles right. That's not horrible. It could be better. It could be better. Yeah, if sometimes like if you guys ever, even like just in a stream, if you ever see me like just la 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 and then I just stop. And if I'm working on a hand, most likely because I'm staring at my hand. Make you a little bit bigger. Ah, who needs a wrist? Not whoever this is gonna be. I know. I gotta get that part in. I just want to move it over. Let me just really quick. Probably. It probably will. Let me just stare. That's not the right thing. Wrister for the week? I agree. My wrist is all kinds of messed up because, art. Man. Wait, I have a great idea, guys. Let me real quick. Just let's fix this issue. Because this doesn't have to be like an exact replica. So let me do a little bit of, let me tweak a little bit. Alright. There we go. As an artist, my wrist should be non-existent. You know what? I simply just don't have them. My hand goes from hand to arm. Wrists don't exist. That's a lie, by the way. I don't actually have that. But my carpal tunnel says otherwise. My mom here yet? Cause I want to get this over with. No, she's not. Okay. You know what? For now, we'll just say this will be midnight because I need to draw her more because she's very fun. Do a little bit of that for the thumb, and then let me just, oops, let me just, that's better. And then I got this. I got this, y'all. Believe. The way I draw and do things is very weird. Like, I'm sure there are way easier ways to do some of the things I do, and you'll see very quickly with how I color now, because I changed my style again. We don't talk about it. Let me just adjust. Veronica, girl, let me just, okay, so if you guys don't know, Veronica is the dog that lives here, and all she kind of does is she's just kind of like spins in circles. So she'll just walk in circles. She'll just go, just in a circle. And you can always tell when she gets excited because her little nails get even faster, and she just spins. I'm surprised she hasn't like flown away like a little helicopter. Like she will one day, eventually. She's gonna fly away. And I'm gonna have to make a video saying, so my dog flew away like a helicopter. And here's what happened, like how I react. No, I'm not actually gonna do that. I hope she doesn't fly away, because she's not my dog. She's my roommate's dog. Now for the next part. The other hand. Which won't be that difficult, actually, if I do this right. Let me just blink so I can see. A lot of things that would probably help when I have these issues is, changing the color of my brush. But I'm not very bright for reasons. This doesn't look right. It's a little bit better. But sketches are always yes and no with me. I just felt my roommate, like... Oh, no, I'm not in college. I work for a college. What's it called? I work for a college. I am one of their little chef boys. I'm not really a chef. I'm one of the prep chefs, but I do run their deli section. I attempted to go to college at some point, but we don't talk about it. Luna's college experience was not very good. It's not that bad, okay. Oh, my mom's coming into my house. I never said that could happen. Okay, well, when she's done with her cigarette, I guess I'm gonna have to go deal with that. Yeah, kids don't get old because then you'll have to rely on your 20-year-old daughter to open your email and set up your your Amazon Kindle. Yeah, don't get old. That is the entire reason why my mother is here right now. She couldn't set up her Kindle, so she needed me to do it. Girl. Okay. Yeah, don't grow up. You will regret it. So simply, when you get old, simply don't be old. That's my advice. That is my advice of the day. Simply don't get old. Sure, apply it to all the layers. I don't really care. Yeah, what's it called? I do work decent hours. I actually base my streaming schedule off of my work schedule. So you can always tell when I'm in work because I won't be streaming. And I will obviously let you guys know, like, hey, I gotta go to work, so I gotta go. But I guess my mom is just gonna hang out here. I don't really know what she's doing, but she's finishing up. Well, your body's done growing after a certain age. Actually. Let me just make this eraser bigger to make my life easier. Oh, dang. Still no job. Sorry to hear that. I'm gonna be honest, the job I have right now just kind of fell into my lap. I applied uh at the place because for those that don't know, I did end up getting fired from my old job. And um when I got fired, I filed for unemployment because I still have bills to pay, all that fun stuff. So, what's it called? So when you file for unemployment, sure, whatever. So when you file for unemployment, you have to like verify, and that's what I was doing. I was like, I was verifying because you have to like meet a certain quota. My quota is that I had to do is I had to you have to apply to a certain amount of places so that they know, hey, I am trying to get a job, I just can't, so that they're like, oh, okay, so this person really isn't just trying to cheap us out of our money. That's part one of the sketch done. Meow. Hide. Now let's make this the right angle. Hi, Polish. Welcome, welcome. I am going to... I will toggle off all of the gore, but I am going to need this reference right here. Let me just real quick. Let me just real quick. I don't know what this layer is for, so I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, now what? Okay. I adore Midnight. I just like her design. Wait, I'm the one who made her. Sometimes I'm like, I like this character's design, and I'm like, oh my god, I did that though. Like, I made the character. I forget all the time. Like, sometimes I'll look at, like, my art, and I'll go, hey, that's pretty cool. And I'm like, wait a minute. I did that. I made that. Now, what do I want her to wear? Because she can't just be, wearing nothing. Tell me why metal is one of the best materials to draw. I'm working on a painting while listening. I don't know. Hold up. Someone just asked me if I use ketchup. Of course I do. I tend to forget the shape and size when I'm drawing humans, so it's so annoying. No, I totally get it. What's my favorite part? I'd have to go back and relook. Like, give me 2 seconds. Let me relook, because I do want to answer this question. My memory is the memory of a goldfish, but let me really quick. Oh, by the way, I think if my little goobers here, if you guys are so kind and supportive, I think you should also subscribe to Mochi because they are amazing and I love their art. Anyway, let me go to your posts because I have to reread it to refresh my brain. I didn't even see these. Oh my god, these are cool. Anyway, let me scroll. Let me find the lore real quick again. Okay, in Love Beauty, the people were hybrids. So one of the things I do like is the hybrid aspect. I'm a little biased because Luna's hybrid, but I do like hybrids in general. I do think like mixing up things is very cool. What was the other thing? Let me keep reading real quick. So your Princess Kara, is that, I think that's how you pronounce it? Um I personally like the character, even if it's just like a little skid bit of what they are. Mainly because I do like people who are like, I'm gonna help others, but then they're like, wait, I don't like my parents. So there's that. Anyway, I hate to do this, but I will make this all up to you guys. We're gonna pause real quick. I will try to come back and stream in a little bit. Okay? But I gotta go. I will be back.